Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to learn how to create an animated banner in Figma. First, I'm adding a frame to the artboard and adjusting its height. Then, I'm applying an orange background color, as it closely represents fast food branding. Next, I'm adding text to the frame. Since the first banner is for a burger, I'm adding the text, burger, and selecting the Lilzar font. I increase the font size and place it toward the top of the frame, adjusting it according to the frame size. Now, I want to add some supporting text. So, I duplicate the main text, reduce the font size, and change the text to delicious. For this, I select the caution script font, place it slightly above the main text on the top left side, and give it a bright yellow color. To enhance the background, I duplicate the main, burger, text and create a repeating pattern behind the banner. I place it in the background layer and slightly rotate it to give a textured look. Next, I add supporting visuals that I've already prepared, like leaf and chili elements, and adjust their sizes. After that, I add the main burger visual, place it at the center, and resize it as needed. Finally, I add a 50% of element, which completes our first banner. And as you can see, it's already looking great. Now, let's move on to the second banner for pizza. I duplicate the first frame, change the main text to pizza, and update the supporting text to tasty. I also change the background color to bright red and update the offer from 50% to 60% off. Next, I replace the main visual with a pizza image, center it, and adjust its size. To update the background pattern, I select the entire frame, enter the text layer, and change all background text from burger to pizza. With that, our second banner is ready. For the third banner, I simply duplicate the second frame and update the text, background pattern, and main visual accordingly. Now that all three banners are ready, it's time to prepare them for animation. First, I add a square background frame behind each banner, matching the banner's color. This helps us animate the background smoothly during transitions. Now let's start working on the animation. To create a smooth transition, elements from the first frame should move out while elements from the second frame move in. So, I copy the pizza banner elements into the burger frame and place them outside the visible area. For example, I move the pizza text, leaf, and chili elements outside the frame. I place the pizza image slightly below the frame because I want it to animate from bottom to top, while the burger moves upward. For the offer badge, I reduce its size and set the opacity to 0%. I also copy the pizza background texture into the burger frame and reduce its opacity. Additionally, I place the pizza background frame on the right side, ready for transition. Next, I copy all burger elements into the pizza frame and move them out of the visible area, upward or sideways, based on how I want the animation to flow. This way, when the animation plays, burger elements move out and pizza elements smoothly move in, creating a seamless loop. Now let's create the prototype so we can see how our animation is working. First, I connect the first frame to the second frame by dragging the prototype arrow. I set the trigger to on click, select Smart Animate as the animation type, choose the bouncy easing curve, and set the duration to 2400 milliseconds. Now let's preview the prototype. As you can see, all the elements are bouncing smoothly and interacting really well with each other. So yes, the animation is working perfectly. Now we need to do the same thing for the second and third frames. For that, I copy all the elements from the second frame and paste them into the third frame. Then I move those elements outside the frame based on the animation direction we've already decided. Next, I copy all the elements from the third frame and paste them into the second frame, again moving them outside the frame in their respective directions. After that, I connect the second frame to the third frame using the same prototype settings. Now let's preview the animation again. As you can see, when I click on the frames, all the text and visuals animate smoothly and interact beautifully with each other. This creates a really engaging animated banner effect. And that's it. You can also create this type of animated banner by following the same steps. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something from this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Thank you.